Today we are going to discuss about the yoga of nutrition. Nutrition, the science of maintaining health and creating vibrant longevity. Thought is also food. Generally we think that whatsoever we eat, that is only food. That is not so. Whatsoever we accept through our five knowledge sense organ, that is food. Thought is also food of mind. Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhana are Kriya Yoga. This is the first verse of Sadhana Pada of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishwara Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. As you all know, Patanjali Yoga Sutra are 196 in number. They are arranged in 4 chapters. The first chapter is Samadhi Pada, the second chapter is Sadhana Pada, the third chapter is Vibhuti Pada, and the fourth chapter is Kaivalya Pada. This comes under second chapter, Sadhana Pada. In yogic philosophy, Kriya Yoga is comprised of tapas. Tapas means austerity or penas. Self-discipline, mental, moral and physical. Swadhyaya means repetition of sacred mantra or study of sacred literature. Swadhyaya consisting of 2 words, Swa and Dhyaya. Swa means your own self. Adhyaya means study. Studying your own self is Swadhyaya. Means whatsoever you are reading, if you are also alert of yourself, that is Swadhyaya. Ishwara Pranidhana, complete surrender to God. In first Samadhi Pada there is a sutra, 23 sutra, Ishwara Pranidhanat. The main goal of yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodha, complete cessation of mental webs that can be achieved through complete surrender to God also. The Bhagavad Gita, the sacred text of Hinduism. The Gita promotes a sattvic life. There are 3 kinds of life you can lead in this world. The first is sattvic life, or the highest quality of life. The second is rajasic life, or the life of a passionate person. And the third is the tamasic life, or the life of an ignorant person. The Bhagavad Gita describes the sattvic diet as promoting life, virtue, strength, health, happiness and satisfaction. Sattvic foods are easily digestible, savory, smooth and firm. Sattva is one of the 3 qualities of Prakriti responsible for clarity and lightness. When Sattva predominates, the light of wisdom shines through every gate of the body. Bhagavad Gita 14th chapter 11th verse. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. And this food description is given in the 17th chapter 8th verse. Ayu sattva balarugya sukha priti vivardhana rasya snigdha stira krudya ahara sattika priya. The Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Kriya Yoga is the yoga of purifying action. Yoga Sutra 1.1 states that yoga is defined as those practices that lead to anusasanam, the governing of one's subtle nature. As the first sutra of Samadhipada is Atha Yoga Anusasanam. In order to achieve anything in life, you need self-discipline. A sattvic diet to support these goals. The 3 gunas. Sattva means essence, correspond to Pitta. There are 3 doshas in Ayurveda, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. You all are aware of that fact. That Sattva means essence, correspond to Pitta. Rajas means activity, corresponds to Vata. And Tamas means inertia, corresponding to Kapha. If you want to know more about Vata, Pitta, Kapha, you can study Ayurveda book. Ayurveda, the 3 doshas and 5 elements. There is The picture in the screen you can see. Ayurvedic theory: build a healthy metabolic system, attain good digestion and proper excretion, exercise, yoga and meditation, use of medicinal herbs and food. What is the purpose of Ayurveda? In order to give a healthy body and healthy mind. This is the Buddhist scholar Nagarjuna. What is Yogic diet? The Bhagavad Gita says Sattvic food is considered ideal. Whatsoever you eat, eat in moderation. Educate yourself on proper nutrition. Be sensitive to your body and see what foods work for you. Emphasize fresh vegetables and fruits. Eat a mostly plant-based diet. So we have to give our time and energy in order to understand the art of proper diet, because food constitutes a larger portion in human life. It is very much significant, because from the day of our birth up to our death we eat, and through that we live. What we eat, that our body eats. That means what we ate in the past, that we are now. Ahimsa, non-violence to all sentient beings. Ahimsa is Jama, non-injury, consideration, love. As you know, there are 8 limbs of yoga: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. And this Ahimsa come under Yama. Ahimsa, Asteya, Aparigraha, Satya, Brahmacharya. These 5 comes under Yama. The Yamas are disciplines concerning our dealings with society and the world. The Niyamas are personal discipline. All Sattvic foods should be as a result of Ahimsa. It is the yogi or yogini's goal to rise above attachment to both good and bad, wrong and right. 21st century applying yogic principle now. Balance is the key of life. Rajasic foods. What is the nature of Rajasic food? Are bitter, sour, salty, pungent, hot and dry. Increase speed and excitement. Foundation of motion, activity and pain. Example: Sattvic foods that have been fried in oil or cooked too long, or foods eaten in excess, heavily spiced or salted food. When Rajas predominates, a person runs about pursuing selfish and greedy ends, driven by restlessness and desire. Bhagavad Gita 14 chapter 12 part. Rajasic foods have the essence of stimulation, gives us motivation. In excess may cause excitation, leading to negative emotions. Suggested to eat Rajasic when need energy. Eating quickly is Rajasic. So we have to eat slowly and chew as many times as you have teeth. Examples of Rajasic: peppers, tomatoes, avocados, garlic, onion, eggs, coffee, salt, vinegar, pickles, chocolate. Tamasic, the foundation of ignorance, doubt, pessimism. Tamasic food should be avoided. But nowadays, most of us like tamasic food. Tamasic food, foods lacking in luster and life. Excess creates weakness and inertia. The most challenging to digest: dry, old, decaying, unpalatable, strongly processed, canned or frozen food consume a large amount of energy to digest. Avoid fried foods, processed food, margarine, fake sweeteners, white sugar and white flour, cheese, processed and homogenized meat, drugs and alcohol. Sattvic foods. Sattva is defined as the quality of purity and goodness. Sattvic good food gives life, strength, energy, courage and self-determination. subtle nourishment for vitality and consciousness, full of prana. Sattvic food, savory, smooth, fun, light, pleasant, organic foods prepared with love and awareness, easily digested, chew well, eat only 70 to 80% of full, never more, eat quietly with reverence. Basic Sattvic food, grains 3 to 5 serving a day whole, legumes 3 to 5 serving a day organic, vegetables 4 to 5 serving a day organic, fruits 4 to 5 serving a day organic, dairy 2 to 3 serving a day raw unpasteurized, nuts and seeds 1 to 2 serving a day, oils 1 to 2 serving a day, coconut or olive, honey 1 to 2 serving a day, raw or organic. The Jagat Guru Kripalu pyramid. You can see the picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fasting. We need different kinds of food because we need protein, carbohydrate, minerals, all kinds of constituent for a proper body. Sattvic herbs and spices. Herbs: ashwagandha, calamus, gotukola, ginkgo, jatas mansi, purna nabe, satabari, saffron, tulsi, holy basil, rose. Spices: turmeric, cumin, cardamom, coriander, fennel, fenugreek, fresh ginger, cinnamon. The person having the Sattvic essence are endowed with memory, devotion, gratitude, learned, pure, courageous, skillful, resolute, free from anxiety, having well-directed and serious intellect and activities, and are engaged in virtuous act. Charaka Samhita, 3rd chapter, 8.1.10. This all quality everybody needs, but in order to get this quality, you have to eat Sattvic diet. Never give up yoga, never eat unhealthy, heavy food, always practice pranayama. Sri Krishna Macharya, Sloka 31, Yuganjalai Saram. Stoking your digestive fire. Different food requires different enzymes to digest. Combining food properly is essential. Separating your foods at meal time. Eat proteins and sugars at separate meals. Eat starchy food and sugar fruits separately. Eat protein and acid food separately. Eat proteins and fats separately. Melon should always be eaten alone. Drink liquid before meals, not during, unless warm tea such as tulsi tea. Proper combinations. Eat protein with non-starchy vegetables or ocean vegetable. Only one kind of protein per meal. Eat grains and starchy vegetables with non-starchy or ocean vegetables. Fats and oils combined with vegetables, grains and proteins. Combine fermented dairy products with sour fruits, seeds, nuts and non-starchy vegetables. Food combining continued. Combining legumes with non-starchy or cultured vegetables. Cultured foods and drinks combined with everything including fruit. Examples are A. Cultured fags, B. Rough kefir or yogurt. Use good quality sea or mountain rock salt. Hydrate with pure, filtered, unbottled plastic water. Acid bath or alkaline balance. The body should be 65% alkaline or basic and 35% acid. Alkalis are soluble salts and acid are corrosive agents. A balanced condition helps us think, act and decide well, creates health and longevity. A balanced food plan also creates pH balance of the body. Balanced pH helps prevent disease in the body. Acid-alkaline chart. We have studied this in our high school chemistry, pH scale, you can remember 1 to 7, then 7 to 10. From 1 to 7 acidic and 7 to 14 alkaline. Strong acid, mild alkaline, strong alkaline. White bread, meat or fish, alcohol, legumes, coals, sodas, nuts. Mild alkaline, strong alkaline. Fruits, asparagus, vegetables, cayenne pepper, avocados, melons. Recommended reading. If you have time, you can read the Bhagavad Gita, Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Yoga Philosophy of Patanjali, Swami Hariharananda, Aranya, the practices of yoga for your digestion, Swami Satyananda Saraswati, the body ecology, Duna Gates, the second brain, Michael D. Gerson, MD, the Yoganjalai Saram, Krishna Charya, the Yoga of Nutrition, Omram Michael Arnav. Okay, thank you for watching.